17th century, we all speak about the golden age. Holland is a very small country, but one of the most important countries in the golden age. As small as Holland is, so many territories they occupied outside Holland. Pieces of Brazil, even New York. New York has been in possession of Holland, Suriname, Dutch Caribbean, Aruba, Curacao, St. Martin, also a small piece from India, Dutch, the Netherlands has been till today one of the most important countries in the world. And Chinese people also doing business and trade. That's always a kind of living in China. The Dutch culture is especially a culture of trade in the whole history. The Dutch people, one of the elements of the Dutch culture is that they are very helpful. Dutch people are willing to help every people in the world. If you are in danger, you need help, Dutch people wants to help you, always. Also a question of culture. There is a big difference in the Western Europe, especially the Dutch culture and the Chinese culture. Dutch people think that they have the right to say anything they want. Even it's very painful for other peoples. But Chinese people are very polite. They will never do such a thing because they know that it's very, very, very important to have respect for each other. Respect is a very, very valuable thing in the world, and the Dutch people are less respect in this kind of cases. The best way to understand each other very, very good is to know the culture of each other. There is an office here in the center of the city, Amsterdam, and the name of the office is Dutch Culture. The office is always being to understand cultures from abroad. Japanese culture, also Chinese culture. If you visit that office, then you can read everything about what you have to know about the Dutch culture. Especially when people from outside come here to live, they have to know what's usual here in Holland. What people can do here is not the same as what you can do in other countries in the world. Discrimination is a big problem also here in the society because not only black people has the experience of discrimination. Nowadays also Chinese because of the coronavirus. So many people take an attitude from we have to keep distance. Don't approach them because maybe they will infect us. That's why they are afraid of. The discrimination is not in awareness. They don't know that they discriminate. They don't know it. Because of they are usually very free in everything, they think they can do everything. And that's why when Dutch people are against Dutch people, sometimes it's very hard, even if they are both Dutch people. But against people from outside, it can be very painful in the experience of the other people.
You mean if we know deeply Dutch culture,
Yeah.
we don't think this radio turn incident not the discriminating?
No, I'm sure. Yeah. If we know the Dutch, because Dutch people are laughing about this incident. They experience it seems like a joke. It's not discrimination. That's what they think. It's a joke. They make fun and they make a joke. And they can't imagine that it's very painful for the other.
So you mean that's why we have to punish them and give them lessons?
Of course, because in Dutch law, it's not allowed to discriminate another one. Even if you don't make the song to discriminate, but after you sing the song, other people had the experience of a very painful song. And that's why you have to punish them. They go beyond the law. Everybody here in Holland has to keep your attitude, your behavior within the field of the law. Never outside the law. At the moment you do something outside the law, then the government has to punish you.
Based on your experience, how shall we do with a good result to the radio channel?
I think that at this moment, lawyers are making a study if it is possible to bring them to the court. There are some lawyers who are making a study, especially from the Department of Internal Affairs, because the department can withdraw the license of this radio station. If they make a mistake and the lawyers can give them the approval that they act beyond the law, then they will punish them. And they will punish the singer of the song, but they will punish also Radio 10 because they can withdraw the license.
Do you feel that the strong reaction to Radio 10 if we via the law, or you feel that equal way?
No, you can do it. You can do it better via the law.
Why?
Because only the law can punish them to take the license back. We can take their license, but the law and the court can punish them. Radio 10 has to be punished. It's very pity to say that most Chinese here in Western Europe, not only in Holland, in Western Europe, are so interested in politics. Chinese give me the impression that they want to do business, earn money. That's the only thing they want. At the moment you ask them to participate in politics, you will not get many interested Chinese.
But
It's very pity because if I compare this with people from Morocco, people from Turkey, more than 10 of them are now members in the parliament here. If you want a voice, a very important voice, you have to be a member of parliament. Then it's very strong voice. Then it's very loud, your voice. Then all the newspapers will make a notition. The member of parliament said this. But if you are no seat, you are not a member, nobody will listen to you. That's the reality. I hope that I will make it in my life that I can congratulate the first Chinese member of parliament here in Holland. I hope so. Because they have quality. Most of the young people are well educated. They have the quality, but what they miss is a little bit interested in politics and the awareness that if you want to get a seat, you have to invest a lot of time before you can go to a good election. You have to invest very much time. Well, now I worry about the coronavirus in China, it's a big problem, not only for China. In first instance for China, but it's a big problem for the whole world. Because as you know, so many countries has people who are now ill because of the coronavirus. So it can be a bigger problem if we don't find out a solution for it. The problem is that people think that all Chinese people here has a virus in themselves. So when you approach them, they will keep distance. They don't even want to go to Chinese restaurants at this moment because they think, oh my God, we will meet Chinese from China and maybe they can infect us with the virus.
But it's not true.
No, that's totally
they're so
untrue, but that's the problem. That's what people think. It's not true, but that's what people think. I want to say there are different times in humans' life. Sometimes it goes very good, upwards. Sometimes you are a little bit unlucky and something can happen with you that's very painful. But go ahead. Don't be afraid that this will stay long. Even if you have the experience of a painful time, there is an end. And I'm sure that the science and the knowledge, especially in a medical university, are from a high quality, and they will be able to find out a solution for the corona crisis and the coronavirus. I'm sure. That's why let's going together to the better times, and this will end very soon. All the best. Hope that you going forwards. Thank you.